Hey there! Subscribe to my channel and also press this bell icon so you can get latest video notifications. And this is absolutely free.
Good morning to one and all. So I'm very happy that few students have come forward in this situation, in a very unpleasant situation, unprecedented, situation. They want to, boost the spirits of who are in depression. Really a great initiation, and I'm very happy for this initiation. Let God bless them. I wish them all the best. So every week they are planning to come out with motivational videos like this, and they requested me to be a part of that and deliver one motivational uh, talk or a motivational addressing. So I'm very happy, and I think it's an opportunity for me, and I'll try my level best for 10 to 15 minutes to just give the truth or the reality. Sometimes what happens is when we start discussing the reality, probably we will be having a very wrong picture about certain things. When we make it very clear, uh, many a times people will feel very happy and they will come out of that depression. So keeping this in mind and some few questions, and the group who has come out with this YouTube channel, they were asking, sir, the main 3 4 questions which will we want to discuss. So can you please, rather than going without boundaries, shall we have a boundary and then discuss those particular questions? Okay, fine. The very first question that they are asking me is, what is your viewpoint on this, views on COVID-19? Yeah. Probably everybody knows what precautions to be taken. I need not again, tell that. So we need to take care, of all that things from past 14 months. We are keep listening. We have to wash our hand frequently. We have to use sanitizers. We have to use masks, right? All that is there. Everything is very clear, and of late even vaccinations. So it could be Covishield or it could be Covaxin, doesn't matter, but they're trying to say you take vaccines. So these are all known things. So what I would like to my views regarding this is, let me let you know what wrong things that we are trying to do. That, as I told, sometimes we will be having a wrong picture about some few things. So one important thing is what wrong we are doing is we are unnecessarily getting panic. One thing. Let us be practical and also spiritual. Mean to say that let us not invite the problems, but if on top it comes, let us face it with all arms and ammunitions. This is one thing that I would like to say. Second thing is, probably, you see, let us not be overconfident, saying that I am having immunity, it will not come to me. Let's not take chance, right? So being overconfident is wrong, and even we sometimes we are procrastinating, thinking that it's only a flu or it's an ordinary cough, it may be ordinary fever, and then this type of procrastination is also very bad. I don't want people to do this. So they have to take enough precaution, and God will help them who works very hard. And first we have to do everything. That means to say, we have to take care of ourselves. Let us not simply depend on somebody. So we need to work very hard. That means we need to take all the precautions whatever possible. Then definitely we have to have blessings of God also. So that is why I'm trying to say it need to be both spiritual and practical approach is required to address this problem. Then let us hear news but not colored news. So let us discuss about vaccines and its success rate, but not with laymen. Let us discuss with experts, researchers, a virologist. So and understand the reality. Nothing wrong in that. And also one more point I would like to say. Let us think positively. Let us be in a group. Suppose 1,000 people are getting vaccinated, and the research studies are the studies shows somewhere around 900 to 900 are not getting affected from corona. Then let us be in that group. No, why we must feel okay? Even that 100 who took vaccination, even after that they are getting affected. Let us not be in that group. Okay, let's start thinking positively. We will be one among in that 900, and the success rate is quite good, 90%. And another thing that I would like to bring to the notice is what stats we are looking into, right? The stats is could be localized stats. Let us look out the world stats and see what is the people, and stats says that somewhere around 95% are getting cured. So it's a very good news. It is a very good news, so that if at all you are discussing, let us discuss with the experts. Let us discuss with the persons who know the information properly. Let's not make it a common no, let's not keep on discussing this with persons who is having general knowledge. That's not correct actually. And next important thing that I would like to is, as Buddha says, all problems is self created. 98% of the problem that we are creating ourselves. So let's be confident. Let's be confident. Let's believe God, and let us be practical, and let's think positively. So, and let's take enough precautions. These are my views, viewpoint. If at all you are asking what is my suggestions, is this is all I can say at this juncture. And ultimately, everybody is experimenting. We are in the experimenting phase, and something which is not in our control. There is no point in unnecessarily thinking about that. See, which please you see many a times this is a mistake that we people do. Mean to say whatever there in our control, we will never think. We will always think whichever is not there in our control to control that. That's not going to help. See, right now, that's what I am trying to say. This thing which you have to remember very well. Let us be positive. Let's face it boldly. Let's not invite problems unnecessarily. So this is all I would like to say. Then the second question that has come to me is, what is your viewpoint, especially those who are working from home? Yeah, when it comes to this, I would like to say some few points. Most of us who are working from home, my observation, it's only my observation, think that working from home is like they do the things at their leisurely time. That's not correct. See, work from home, let's not think it's not a holiday, or you cannot think that you can work at your leisure time, because it's a teamwork, and others are all working in the daytime. For example, let's say 9 to 5 people are working, and your contribution is also required to take it further. And if you say that no, I will take my own sweet time, whenever I'm free I will work, then that may not work actually. So what actually happening, right now, when the concept of work from home has come, they are taking things very lightly, and then the discipline factor, that is the main thing that I'm trying to say. So there's no change as such. Work from home or it's an office, it's a different issue. But you have to be disciplined, and the office time, whatever is there from 9 to 5 or 8 to 10 hours of working, that need to be you need to have that time devoted to your work. You can't mix up the issues. Say, for example, this is what's actually happening. You will say you need to drive the events. You must not be driven by the events. If that happens, no, you will get frustrated. So, work from home, why few are getting frustrated is because of they are not disciplined. We will lose some part of that. I mean to say, if not, I mean saying that when we are going to office we will be forced to be disciplined, but when we are in home, obviously we may not be that disciplined. So because of that, what actually happens, I'll quote some of the examples to you. See, when 8:39 or whatsoever, when all people start working, let's say you might have watched a movie thinking that you're in the holiday mood, and then you will wake up a bit late, let's say 9, and if a phone call wakes you up, office call wakes you up, then it is highly irritating. You must be ready to, you will not be in the receptive mood because still you are not in that mood to receive the phone call. So what you must do, it's not the fault of that, it is not fault of that person who is calling you, it is the fault of you only, because see, it is office time. Now you have to get ready, you have to take tiffin or what breakfast whatsoever, and you have to be ready to, yes, in the, you have to have a mindset. Yes, it is office time. Now definitely the phone calls will come, emails will come, and I have to work, I have to answer my boss, I have to answer my team. So this mindset is very, very important. If that mindset is not there, obviously, definitely it will irritate you. So that being the reason, I'm trying to say, you need to maintain discipline. And mind you, it's not holidays, and there's no difference, and you have to work in the same way as you used to work in the office. So that work office hours is very, no, that you should not mix up your personal and professional things. So I've seen many going to grocery shop, and then thinking that they have smartphones, they can do wonders. There itself, they can attend meetings and all that. Probably it may not know they are purchasing something immediately. Group leader or a manager or whomsoever it might, they may call for a meeting, and then you will not be in that environment. So obviously it will irritate you. So, and you may feel, what is this happening during this time? Why this person is unnecessarily irritating? So this type of irritation is coming just because of our own mistakes, my dear friends. Please understand. So therefore, maintain discipline. So I would like to request all of you, because and even health you are spoiling, because right now what I am trying to say is, you need to, that work life balance has to happen. Whether it is it's your evening, and Sundays is rest day, right, relaxing. But during office hours, it is during weekdays, and when, even though it's work from home, you are bound to the office hours. They are paying whatever may be the payment, they are paying, right? Keep that in mind. So they are paying, it's not holiday, we have to work. So don't be lazy, don't go to comfort zone, and then don't lose your discipline. Try to be disciplined, and be in a mindset to receive, set and create that environment, and be in a mindset. That's very, very important. So if you are not in that mindset, obviously it may not. No, that is what I'm trying to say. You have to drive the events. If event starts driving you, it will irritate you. So that is one thing. That's why the work from home. Obviously, there are some few challenges. You may say, how do we manage the resources? Of course, definitely there are problems. Bandwidth it could be, or it could be, the laptops, or whatsoever comfortable. No, you may not have a separate, a space wherein you can comfortably work. So it's high time. Already 14 months we have seen this. So if you think that your future is also like this, right, so many are telling the future may be working from home, or it may be a blended mode wherein offline as well online will be there. Then in that case, kindly think over how much time you may require just to create your own workspace. So in all home, in everybody's house, one must think to have a workspace wherein you are not disturbed, or wherein you feel that yes, it is the space where when you sit there, you get that office environment. So think over it, and this is very, very important. And kindly take a proper diet, do proper exercise, and do not change the timetable or schedule of yours. Keep it same as that of what you used to do in the office, and try to educate your relatives and family members around you the difficulties, because let's not forget, sometimes we may feel, why all these things, I don't want anything, I will resign. This is quite irritating, I will resign. But mind you that life has to go, right? We have to lead life, and we have to get money, and obviously we are surviving because of that, so we have to keep that in mind. That is what I say, goals, aims. And then if you have a proper aim, plan, everything, then obviously you will be very clear what you are trying to do, so that you will not play with your jobs. Don't play with your jobs, and you cannot throw away your jobs, because money is equally important to lead life. Think about it. So this is what I would like to say for those who are working from home. And the next question which has come, the last question, is willpower. How one will get more willpower, so that those who are having willpower will have more immunity, and they may not be get affected by any of the disease. It is like a one layer of protection, they say. What is it actually? See, willpower simply, it's not inherent. Anybody can develop the willpower, but one must know some few important things we must follow in life. That means to say, uh, as I told, the discipline is one of the important factor. When you are disciplined, wherever you are, and in whatever the situation, will not get that disturbed, because the regular activities, if you have planned and if you do it, it will give you a satisfaction. What is that I mean by that? See, if you eat right food, and you do proper exercise, and you work for 8 to 10 hours for your satisfaction, without you know doing much, you're not stealing of job, and you have done good 8 to 10 hours dedicated work you have done, so it will give immense satisfaction. Then spend some good 1 hour, half an hour with family members, and also spend some time to learn new things. When you mix up all these things, obviously internally you will get sort of a confidence, saying that I am on the right path, because more you learn, more you have knowledge, and you have the capabilities of solving the things around you. You will get more and more and more confidence. So that is very, very important. That will not simply come. It requires lots and lots of discipline, because time is very, very, very precious, I'll tell you. For example, let me quote this way. Uh, let's think that we waste 2 hours a day simply. So in that case, if I waste 2 hours a day, you can calculate almost 1 month a year we will lose, right? So the what is that I'm trying to say? For in a year, if everybody is getting some, those who work hard is getting, those who do not waste time, the 2 hours are getting 12 months, but whereas those who lose that 2 hours in doing some unproductive thing will get only 11 months. So obviously, imagine every year if you are losing 1 month, then let's say your age is right now 24, just for calculation purpose. Then in that case, you have lost already 2 years in your 24 years, right? So 2 years is not that it's very important. That is 2 years you can do wonders, right? You can earn more knowledge, right? So, and if you earn more knowledge and extra skills, whatever is required, obviously proportionately your position, your respect in the society, and more money, definitely you can earn more also. And your health will be also intact. Why I'm trying to say this is, when you remember that you are getting as you grow older and older, definitely what actually happens is, you can't do some of the work, and you can't stretch yourself how you used to stretch. Say in the age of let's say from 25 to 40, that you can stretch beyond at after 40. If you say that no, I want to work 12 hours, 13 hours, because you have not earned more money, and you are not yet settled, and definitely at that point of time you realize, yes, I need to earn more money, and that comes only because of skills. Then if you start acquiring those skills, it might not work, because the more hard work, the more work it demands, and your body may not accept it. So you have to be very, very careful. So we are talking about the willpower and the conviction. So the willpower, conviction, it will not come simply like that. We may have to do lots and lots of hard work, and discipline is the key. It's like a centripetal force, and our distractions are like our centrifugal force. So more is the discipline, more will be the centripetal force. Then definitely we will be dragged to the center point. The center point is the focal point wherein all success, happiness, and whatever all the things that you expect. So you want to free from everything, then you have to move towards that focal point. If at all you need to move towards that focal point, you need to be highly disciplined. You cannot take chance at all, right? So if you get addicted, or I mean to say, if you are weak, and if distractions are driving you, more will be the centrifugal force. You will be thrown away out of the circle, and you, at least you cannot be happy. You cannot be happy, or cannot be peaceful. Let me tell you very openly. So then you may ask, if usually what actually happens is the discipline, and you want to do something, you try to become disciplined, but at the same time distractions are also there. So that will be the usual state of thing. So therefore, that is the reason neither we will achieve success, nor we go to a very bad state. So we will be keep on circling around that focal point, because it is 50% discipline, let's say 50% distraction. So what is that actually happening? Centrifugal is equal to centripetal in science. So obviously you will be revolving around that focal point in a, you will be dreaming to go towards that focal point, but you never work on the one basic thing, that is discipline. So kindly look into this. So simply willpower and all that will come only when you do only good things. You have to hear good things, you have to see good things, you have to do good things, okay, and you need to acquire a lot of knowledge, and you need to acquire a lot of skills, and you need to be, you know very disciplined, and whatever so good is there, if you are doing it, automatically every day that confidence will be improving. For example, uh, everybody says waking up early is good. Somewhere, even though you may not do it, somewhere it is there in your subconscious mind. When you wake up later, when you are when actually you are not doing that, right? When you wake up late, definitely it will create a one type of guilt. Oh, I'm not following the right path. This kills you, actually. This kills you. So it will not build you confidence. So this is what the willpower, if at all, has to come. You need to do, that is what I told, whatever good for us, and have to be disciplined. So this is what I would like to say. Again, I wish all the best for coming up this type of motivational series, and then I'm happy to be a part of this. Let's meet again. Thank you.